All right, you adventurers. You think you've seen crowds? Think again. Picture this. Millions of people, all drawn together by faith, tradition, and the desire for something extraordinary. This is Mahakumbh, the world's largest religious gathering, and trust me, it's an expedition like no other. We're talking a sea of humanity, vibrant colors, ancient rituals, and an atmosphere absolutely buzzing with energy. It's intense, it's exhilarating, and it's not for the faint of heart. Navigating this human ocean requires careful planning and a spirit ready for anything. You'll be sharing space with millions, facing unpredictable situations, and immersing yourself in a culture unlike any other. But don't worry, I'm here to guide you. Consider this your essential survival guide to conquering the Mahakumbh. We'll delve into its history, equip you with practical tips, and make sure you're prepared for the adventure of a lifetime. Remember, this is about embracing the chaos, respecting the culture, and emerging with a tale worth telling. So buckle up, stay sharp, and let's embark on this incredible journey together. Before you jump into this swirling vortex of humanity, it's vital to understand the why, what, and how of it all. Picture this. Gods and demons once battled it out for a mythical pot of Amrit, the nectar of immortality. Drops of this elixir fell to earth, marking the 4 locations where the Kumbh Mela is held in a rotating cycle. The Mahakumbh, held in Prayagraj, is the granddaddy of them all, occurring only once every 12 years. Knowing this history isn't just trivia, it transforms your experience. When you understand the myths, the rituals, and the sheer weight of centuries behind this event, you connect to something far bigger than yourself. You begin to see the deeper meaning behind the chanting, the bathing rituals, and the palpable sense of faith that permeates the air. This isn't just a festival, it's a living, breathing tapestry of history, spirituality, and human connection. Now, timing is crucial when tackling this beast. Imagine millions of people all trying to take a dip in the holy waters at the same time. It can get pretty hectic, right? That's why choosing the right time to visit is paramount to your survival. The Mahakumbh spans over several weeks, with specific dates considered especially auspicious. These peak days, like the Shahi Snans, draw massive crowds, testing the limits of even the most seasoned adventurers. If you're up for the challenge, fantastic. But if you prefer a bit more breathing room, consider visiting during the less crowded periods. Either way, research the calendar, plan your itinerary meticulously, and remember, flexibility is key in this ever-changing environment. Let's face it, you haven't seen crowds until you've experienced the Mahakumbh. It's like navigating a human river, constantly flowing and full of surprises. But don't worry, with the right skills, you can not only survive, but thrive. The key here is preparation and awareness. Before diving in, establish a clear meeting point with your group. Crucial if you get separated in the throng. Remember those maps and compasses I always tell you about. Treat your Mahakumbh map the same way. Study it, memorize key landmarks, and keep it handy at all times. And don't forget your most important tool, your instincts. Stay alert, trust your gut, and if a situation feels unsafe, remove yourself. Above all, stay calm, go with the flow, and remember, millions have done this before you, and you can too. Chapter 4: Jungle First Aid, Health and Safety Hacks for the Soul. Out in the wild, your health is your lifeline, and the Mahakumbh is no different. The sheer number of people means germs spread faster than rumors in a small town. So pack your hygiene essentials like a pro. Hand sanitizer? Check. Water purification tablets? Double check. And remember, food, glorious food. Street vendors are everywhere, tempting you with delicious treats. But in this environment, caution is key. Stick to freshly cooked meals, stay hydrated with bottled water, and listen to your body. Any sign of illness, and it's time to seek medical attention. Don't be a hero. Even the toughest adventurers need a break sometimes. Chapter 5: Base Camp Essentials, Finding Your Sanctuary in the City of Tents. Now, after a long day navigating the crowds and soaking in the spiritual vibes, you'll need a solid base camp to rest and recharge. But remember, finding accommodation during the Mahakumbh is like securing the last helicopter out of a disaster zone. It's all about planning and swift action. Don't wait until the last minute. Book your accommodation well in advance and prioritize places closer to the main events to minimize travel time. And remember, flexibility is your friend. Ditch the luxury expectations and embrace the spirit of adaptability. Whether it's a basic ashram, a shared tent, or a homestay with a local family, embrace the experience because believe me, it all adds to the adventure. Chapter 6. Respect the rituals. Tread lightly and leave no trace. We're entering a sacred space, my friends, a place where faith and tradition intertwine. Respect is paramount. This means dressing modestly, observing the rituals from a respectful distance, and seeking permission before taking photographs. Remember, you're not just a spectator, you're a guest in a sacred tradition. And just like we leave no trace in the wild, the same goes for the Mahakumbh. Dispose of your waste responsibly, use designated bins, and avoid single-use plastics at all costs. Let's keep this sacred ground pristine for generations to come. Remember, it's about preserving the delicate balance between experiencing the magic and protecting the environment. Chapter 7. The Mahakumbh Survival Checklist, your pocket guide to thriving. Alright, adventurers, let's recap. We've covered a lot of ground, so here's your essential Mahakumbh survival checklist. Number 1. Pack light but smart. Essentials only. Comfortable shoes, light clothing, a hat, sunscreen, and those all-important hygiene supplies. Number 2. Stay connected. Make sure your phone is fully charged and consider carrying a power bank. And finally, number 3. Embrace the unexpected. Things will not always go according to plan. You might get lost. You might get separated from your group. But that's all part of the adventure. Keep a cool head, trust your instincts, and remember, the Mahakumbh is a journey of a lifetime. Embrace the chaos, respect the culture, and you'll return with stories that will make your grandkids' jaws drop. As the sun rises over the sacred Ganges, painting the sky in hues of gold and crimson, you'll feel a sense of peace wash over you. The echoes of chanting fade, the crowds begin to thin, and you're left with a heart full of memories and a spirit renewed. Mahakumbh is more than just a festival, it's a pilgrimage, a test of endurance, a spiritual awakening. It's about pushing your boundaries, immersing yourself in a culture vastly different from your own, and connecting with something far greater than yourself. So pack your bags, prepare your mind, and get ready to experience the magic of the Mahakumbh. It's a journey that will stay with you long after you've left the banks of the holy river.